how is everybody doing today? Welcome to a brand new... so, on the subject of today, what are we doing today? We are doing a game called Dagon by H.P.Lovecraft. You know, let's just start with this. Let's just go from here. So, Dagon is a faithful interactive adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's work, focusing on story and atmosphere. You will not find difficulty choices, action sequences, or inventory management here. And movement is limited to progression through locations along with the... Let's get on it.
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer. I shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
Are we committing suicide? Wow, this is going to be a long game if that's the case.
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Dude, you need to look into yourself, man. It can't be that bad. Everything is fixable. We can do this. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Diggle.
It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea.
No. Do I have any controls? I don't think I have any controls. Boom. Is that firing squad? Raft. Okay, I guess we're jumping in the raft then. Oh, we walked. We took a step. We didn't teleport.
Time.
Wow. Okay, so we're legging it. Oh, there's our provisions. We've got a bit of water, some spam, some ham, some spam, some spammy ham, and a bed of something.
When I finally found myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings. The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land.
The fuck? So, land, debatable. I'm not sure if this is land, but yeah, squid we see.
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see.
Monotonous undulations. Sexy.
Then astonished.
No wonder. Look at this place. That thing's still alive. Like, at least this one's dead. That one's a squiddy just wanting to go nom 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 nom. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this place as a vacation. No, it's not quite, you know, a Butlins thing. Dude, you need to top up on your morphine, clearly, because you be tripping, bitch. Okay, let's go. Squidge, 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 squidge.
As I crawled into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position.
I be tripped. We got a fish. Are we gonna have to nom on the fish? Is that where we're at? Oh, this is gonna be tasty.
For several hours I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across. Seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time.
Yeah, I know. I've been to Caesars. I know what sticky carpets is like. I've been to enough of those. So got some spam. Spam survived. Yay.
Rescue.
Do you think he just wants to say hello? Is that like a wave? A squiddy wave. Hello.
The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
Yeah, this place is probably kinda stinky. Yeah, worse than my brother's feet. I'll tell you that much. These guys can't... That reminds me of an arachnid from Starship Troopers, or Starship Troopers even. That, I don't know, that looks like a club from Doom. Let's head towards the mountain then. It's getting us somewhere. Oh no! So that's what happened to Free...
And on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
Well, it's going to be a big fucking mountain. That's what it's going to be. Oh, there we go. Wherever this is. The horrors of the ocean. The creator of the Cthulhu mythos and the fictional underwater city of Ralu was convinced that life could not exist at the bottom of the ocean because the water pressure would make it uninhabitable. Today, we know that the darkest depths of the ocean are home to many particular organisms. The deepest dwelling fish we have discovered so far, the marina snailfish, can live about 8,000 meters, more than 26,000 feet below the ocean's surface. In never-ending darkness and at hellishly crushing pressures, hundreds of times stronger than those found at sea level. Upon glancing at the modern photos of deep-sea creatures such as the anglerfish, the fangtooth, or the viperfish, and their truly Lovecraftian characters, it's hard to not find some irony in this. Yeah, they are kind of fucking freaky. Anglerfishes, man, they sting me out. Happy feelings, happy feelings, happy feelings gone.
In the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance.
Fucking called it.
An intervening valley setting it out in sharper relief from the general surface. Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill. Night. But ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain.
Gibbous moon, is it? There we go. Okay, so this is a gibbous moon, apparently. So, waxing gibbous is when it's on this side. So it's not quite a full moon. It's just that first phase after the full moon and before the full. So where are we going? Oh, okay. And pick up my pack. Pick up my pack back.
I have said that the unbroken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me.
This isn't Satan's butthole.
As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
Maybe I've been playing too much Valheim, but that looks like one of those giant rocks on the plains. Is there going to be a friendling? Is a friendling going to giggle and stab me in the ass with a spear? Is that what's going to happen? That's what's going to happen, isn't it? That was a good bit of penetration.
All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope,
it's a
which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me.
Oh, is it the, what was it? 2001 Space Odyssey. The obelisk? Could it be an obelisk? Is there going to be a monkey beat me to death with a club? Well, the moon... But that's weird. The moon's over there. That would not be highlighting that. That would be on the back.
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
Well, try. You're an author. You're supposed to try.
I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith.
Hey, there's a monolith. Dun, dun, da, da. Ooh, we found a body of water.
Now near the zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm.
Okay. That's kind of creepy. Seahorse.
Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown to the modern world.
What, our modern world or your modern world? Because your modern world's about 100 years out of date.
It was the pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound.
No shit, Sherlock. You're in the middle of this weird wasteland, potentially a giant bit of mud and soil coming up from the ocean floor, and then you find this guy. That would get my attention as well. I don't think you're alone on that one, my friend. Now look below the waves.
Plainly visible across the intervening water on account of their enormous size were an array of bas-reliefs whose subjects would have excited the envy of a doré.
Doré. That's a doré.
Or paying homage at some monolithic shrine which appeared to be under the waves as well.
Ooh, okay.
Of their faces and forms I dare not speak in detail, for the mere remembrance makes me grow faint. Grotesque beyond the imagination of a Poe or a Bulwer.
Ah, Edgar Allan Poe's getting doing that. It should not be doing that.
Then, suddenly, I saw it.
Saw what? Stop it, man. You're scared
With
me now.
only a slight churning to mark its rise to the surface,
Whoa.
the thing slid into view above the dark waters.
Ooh, shit.
Polyphemus-like and loathsome, it darted like a stupendous monster of nightmares to the monolith.
I'm not happy.
About which it flung its gigantic scaly arms, the while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent to certain measured sounds.
Even the cat's scared. Okay,
I think I went mad then.
Think?
I remember little.
So you ran. I don't blame you. I've been in front of you. I would have outpaced you back to that boat just to get away from that dude. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move your ass. What am I doing? Can I leave now? Can I get back on the boat? Can I die at sea, please?
When I came out of the shadows, I was in a San Francisco hospital.
Oh my God! Out of the frying pan into the fire. Take me back to creepy land. I don't want to be in Frisco. Okay. So we're in a hospital bed. We got no legs. Where's my legs? Ah! The monster ate my legs. Ah! Okay. So basically, he was a YouTube talking head of his time. In other words.
And amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god. But soon perceiving that he was hopelessly conventional, I did not press my inquiries.
He was hopelessly conventional. I like that. Hopelessly conventional. Is that Necrocomic-Con? Yeah, it is the Necrocomic. Derelict after...
Welcome back.
Oh, sea trillions! How's it going, Charles? You doing it, my friend? Welcome back, welcome back. Means I get to pull out the book of appreciation. One of H.P. Lovecraft's great books. There's Necrocomic-Con, which is a famous book by H.P. Lovecraft. And it contains all of the little stories about, you know, Cthulhu and Ragnar and all that kind of stuff. It's basically the guy who made the character that is all squid-like. And who my cat gets his name from. Oh, I tried morphine. Yeah, I did.
But the drug has given only transient surcease, and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave.
Nom, 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 nom. Morphine will do that to you, my friend.
So now, I am to end it all, having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men. I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling and floundering on its slimy bed.
Ooh, wow.
Of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium.
Oh, shit. There goes the planet. There we go.
The end is near.
Oh. Guys, I'm not liking this. This is scary. There was something trying to get in. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Ah.
I hear a noise at the door, as of some immense slippery body lumbering against it.
They're coming to get me. I didn't order any pizza.
It shall not find me.
Oh.
God, that hand!
That.
The window! The window!
Ah. Oh, that didn't sound good. Well, that was a very, very short one. I was not expecting that to be as short as that, but it was an interesting thing. It was a quick bow out into the crazy world of H.P. Lovecraft, and yeah, kind of enjoyed it. And yeah, as always, be safe, be cool, but remember, you guys, you fucking rule. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.